our Pure 21 system is a system that is a complete system that not only is just taking some pills and hoping for a miracle, it's all about feeding your body with the appropriate nutrition that it needs in order to get rid of the toxins inside of our body and to help us create a sustainable lifestyle afterwards. All right. In our Pure 21 system, we have a complete bunch of things that you're going to get inside of it. You're going to get a recipe book that has when you're going to be taking your supplements, some breakdown of what is an approved food and what is not an approved food. In addition to that, you're going to be getting several different supplements. Those supplements range from whey protein to a multivitamin, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and our Pure Start, which is our detox system. So today I'm going to go over what's in each of those things, but I want to let you know, first of all, that inside of your gut, all right, you have this yeast, all right, and it's naturally there, and it's called Candida. And what Candida is it helps to break down food, and it's just naturally occurring, and it's an important component of the digestive process. However, with our American diet that we tend to have, it's also labeled as SAD, Standard American Diet, SAD. It's full of processed foods, lots of sugars, lots of things in our body that are necessarily just too much for our body to break down, which leads to an overgrowth of yeast, because that specific yeast, it loves sugary things, it loves dairy products, and it thrives on it, and it multiplies with it. And then what that leads to, with an overgrowth of yeast, it can lead to things like yeast infections. It can lead to things like a whole lot of bloating. It could lead to inflammation or pain in your body. It can lead to you feeling very, very tired, fatigued, having no energy, not feeling motivated. It can really affect your mental health as well, and your overall being. What happens with this yeast in your body is it actually makes your body's blood cells create and hold onto more water, aka you might have heard the term water weight. And when that happens, well, that causes your body to have to pump blood at a faster rate. It can cause things such as high blood pressure and all of that. It's all very, very much related to your gut health. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what the products are inside of our Pure 21 system, how it helps with gut health, and inevitably all of these things that you're going to be doing will lead to weight loss. This is not a weight loss system. It is not something that you're going to be losing weight. It's not a pill like that. It's a lifestyle, and it is a system to help you reset your gut, which will lead to the weight loss. So let's get started. When you are using our system, it is a 21-day system. When you first get it, it's called a challenge set. Our 21-day system is 3 weeks long, and it's broken down into each of those being an individual week that you're going to be focusing on something specific. The first week is what we would call a week that you're feeding your body the nutritious things that it needs, not the extra stuff that it doesn't need. You're going to be eating things like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, nuts, things like that. You're going to be cutting out things like dairy. You're going to be cutting out things like pasta, potatoes. You can still have carbs. Those are going to be in the form of your fruits and all of that, but you'll be able to put things back inside of your system. So for those of you who are like, you lost me at cheese, all right, hold on tight. All right, we're going to get you through this. You're here because you wanted extra energy, or you wanted to feel less tired, and you wanted to feel better and less bloated and have less pain, right? These things, cheese, extra sugars inside of your system, they lead to all of that. So sometimes we have to give up a little to gain a lot. So first week, we're going to be cutting those things out, and we're going to be taking a few supplements. All right, the first supplement we're going to be taking in our first week is going to be our multivitamin. Now, our multivitamin has 20 different vitamins and minerals inside of it. And it also has vitamin B complex, which is a huge energy boosting product. Now, I want to let you know that for those of you who are concerned, these are capsules. So if you're really, really worried, all right, I know it's hard to say that. There you go. If you're really worried about swallowing a pill, All right, they're not that bad, but you can open them up and you can put them inside of your water. You can chug it down. You can put it in applesauce. You can use it in that way if you need to. But what the multivitamin do is it's going to nourish your body with some of those extra vitamins that your body's probably craving anyways, and it's going to help you boost your energy. You're going to take 2 of those every morning, and you're going to take that throughout the entire system. Now, the next piece that you're going to introduce in your first week is going to be your digestive enzymes. Your digestive enzymes will be taken 3 times a day, 1 pill per day, and they're going to go basically after your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those digestive enzymes, you have them inside of you already, but these are like extra. They're your little helper bees that are going to help break down the food that you're taking in, which is of course going to be the good food, and help to nourish your body again. All right, so that's going to be the second supplement you're going to be taking. The third supplement that you'll be using in your first week and throughout your entire time as well, same as the digestive enzymes, is going to be our whey protein isolate. For those of you who want to know, our whey protein isolate is 0 sugars, it has 0 carbs, it has 15 grams of protein in it, it's lactose free, it's gluten free, there's no artificial sweeteners in it, it is sweetened with stevia, and it has very, very simple ingredients. You can get it in chocolate, you can get it in vanilla. I personally like to have both of them. It gives me the option, but if you're choosing between one, the vanilla is a really great option to use because you can use this inside of different recipes and you can use it in your pancakes, and I just feel like it has a little more flexibility. The taste is amazing. So for those of you who are super concerned about what a protein might taste like, it's not a chalky flavor, and I want to just show you the size of the scoop on this thing. All right. It's not huge by any means, right? You can kind of see it next to my face. It doesn't have a whole bunch of extra stuff in it. So you might be used to seeing protein shakes that have these giant scoops. They're filled with a whole bunch of fillers in it. And it's also 15 grams of protein, which means this is a system that's designed to help you release the toxins from your body. We're not talking about, beefing up and getting a whole bunch of muscle with this product. It is about flushing the toxins out of your system. So your first week, you might find a few things. All right, you might find that your first day you're like, whoa, this is great, I feel really good. You might be craving some sugary things because sugar is a heck of an addictive product, but the first day you're going to feel good. Your second day you might have a little headache. This is a part of getting rid of the toxins, and you might be used to, in your diet, you might be used to having a lot of different sugars in there, and you also might be used to having other things, other types of stimulants to help you go throughout your day. You can still have coffee on this if you're concerned about it, all right? But you're going to want to be careful of what products you are using inside of your coffee. Instead of using milk, try some almond milk in it. Instead of using sugar, use some stevia in it. And go from there. But you might find that your body is saying, gosh, I really need to have the sugar, but you'll get through it. All right. So day 2, you might feel a little headache coming on. Day 3, you might be real cranky. All right. Because your body is really saying, what on earth is happening? And why aren't you feeding me the stuff that I really, really love? Your body is going to fight it a little bit. And then day 4 is going to come in and you're going to say, damn, I haven't felt this good in years. You're going to have pure energy. You're going to have that energy that you should have when you eat correctly and when your body is pushing out all of the different toxins. All right. So that's your first week. Your goal is to also drink a lot of water because we want to flush those things out. So every single day, your goal is going to be to try to drink a gallon of water every single day. Not soda, friends. All right. None of that. Water. All right. So we're going to then talk about what's going to happen in week 2. Week 1, you've nourished your body. You've been doing lots of great things with it. Week 2 is going to come in and you are going to want to get rid of all of those toxins now. And that is when our Pure Start comes in. Now, our Pure Start is going to be a little bottle that you are going to take at night. You're going to take 2 pills at night. If you're really concerned, you can start with 1 at night. And what it's going to do is it's going to help push out all of the extra toxins from your body, and including that Candida that we talked about, that extra yeast, because you haven't been feeding that yeast all those sugars, all the dairies, it hasn't been eating it. So you're going to find that it's going to start to push those things out. What that means for you is you don't have to worry about all that extra bloating. It's going to start to disappear. So you're going to do that for a whole week. You might even look at your bowel movements and go, that's nasty. That doesn't even look like poo, because it's not. It's the Candida. And I challenge you, after you're done with this, type in what a Candida poop looks like. Spell Candida, Candida, Candida. Just type in Candida poop. Just so you have an idea of what you're going to be looking at. It's a whole lot of interesting, okay? You're going to still have access to your whey protein. You're still going to be taking your digestive enzymes. You're still going to be taking your multivitamin, okay? Now, you're going to feel amazing in week 2 and in week 3 as well. All right, week 3 is going to come in. That's my favorite week. Woohoo! The reason why I like week 3 is because you can start to bring back in some of the foods that you love. You're going to be able to bring back in potatoes. You're going to be able to bring in your sweet potatoes, your quinoa, your brown rice. You can have oats. You can have legumes. You can have beans. You can have all of that wonderful stuff that's going to maybe help your dinner plate feel a little more full at that point in time. All right, you might find that when you eat certain foods again, that you're like, maybe that doesn't necessarily agree with how I'm feeling. Maybe it doesn't make you feel as good as it should. And then you can take it back out again if you need to. But you can introduce those things again. And in our 3rd week, you're going to discontinue the use of our Pure Start again, which is our detox. And you are going to now introduce in your daily probiotic. You're going to take these with your digestive enzymes 3 times a day. All right. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to replenish all of the amazing good bacteria that needs to be in your body. It's going to help break down your food again. It's going to help to aid with the digestion process. So this complete system comes with everything. It comes with the whey protein, the digestive enzymes, the multivitamin, the Pure Start, the daily probiotic. It also comes with a handy dandy little shaker cup for your shakes. And it also comes with a complete guide of our whole system, the Pure 21 system, filled with recipes, when to take your pills. You can even create your own recipe plans. There's lots of really, really great, wonderful recipes in here in case you have no idea what to do to get started. Now, let's talk about the things that people usually say to me. Oh my gosh, I'm so picky. I don't like vegetables. All right. So I am also a very picky eater. I am. And over the years, I have learned that if I keep telling myself the same excuse that I don't like vegetables, that I'm never going to move forward with my own personal health. These things are things that you should be eating in your diet. And I'm not saying you got to go run and eat yourself some Brussels sprouts if you don't like them, but you can actually put vegetables in different ways. For instance, you can take a handful of spinach and you can put it inside of your shake. You won't know. Instead of using dressing on your salad, you could smash up a half of an avocado, put a little squirt of some lime in it, a little bit of other seasonings in it, and use that instead of like a ranch dressing. For those of you who are concerned about the cheese component, I think you're going to find that after taking that out for a few days, you're going to feel a lot better. And you're going to be like, this is doable. This is doable. There is things such as nutritional yeast that you can use on your food to help replenish that cheese flavor that you have. For those of you who like fried foods, you can still use your air fryer. You can still use things like olive oil and different types of good oils and put that on your food, put it in the air fryer. You can even cover it in nutritional yeast. You can even use things like almond flour in this as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to be very creative. So in this system, you're going to get all of those products. You're going to get the recipe book. You're going to get the shaker cup. You're going to also have access to our challenge group. The challenge group is something that we have within our company where everybody's involved. Everybody is invited who is using the system. And people share recipes and they share before and after pictures and they share what's going on and what's happening and what they're frustrated with and what they're happy about. And that allows them to have a little accountability group, a little motivation to help them know that it is only 21 days. It is something that you can commit to for 21 days. Is it challenging? Heck yes, it is. All right, especially when you've been eating a certain way in your life for decades. But if you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, then it's something that you'll absolutely try.